It's day 5 of week 5 of the Back to Fitness programme. Well, here we are in the second half of week 5 already, and it's time for the second of our walk jog sessions for this week. We start off as usual with a 5-minute brisk walk. So on the scale of 0 to 10 or 1 to 10, that would be somewhere about a 3 or a 4. It's just enough to get your breathing a little bit deeper and to increase your heart rate just another little bit. At the end of that, we're ready for our first jogging stint, and this one is 1.5 minutes. So 1.5 minutes of an easy jog, so not much more than your brisk walk, round about a 5 or at most a 6 on that effort scale. Remember, we're talking about perceived effort rather than speed. So we take things according to the level of effort that you think that you're putting into the workout. Okay, so that's 1.5 minutes at an easy jog. That's followed by 1.5 minutes of walking. Then we go for 3 minutes non-stop jog. Now this is the second time this week that you've done that. So even if you didn't manage it in the first attempt this week, then give it a good go. Give it a really good try this time. Remember the last time we talked about having the chimp on your shoulder, the little chimp that sits there and whispers in your ear and says, "Who do you think you're kidding? You just stop and have a walk. Nobody's watching. It won't make any difference." But you've got to learn to ignore that little chimp and to press on regardless. If you are in any doubt, then there's a simple 3-step check that I would say that you can carry out. First one is, how is my breathing? Am I in any difficulty or distress? No. Then that's fine. How is my chest? Is there any pain in my chest? No. That's fine. How are my legs? Are my legs sore, particularly my knees and hips? Not really. They're getting a little bit tired, but they're not actually sore. Well, that's okay. Any one of these 3 might indicate that you should be stopping and going back to a brisk walk. But if you can give a green tick for each of the 3, then it's the little chimp doing its best just to discourage you. So, put it to the back of your mind. Off you go. Just carry on. Okay, the end of the 3 minutes. Then it's time for 3-minute brisk walk. After your recovery walk, it's time to do the same thing again. So another 1.5 minutes of easy jogging, 1.5 minutes of recovery walk, and then a second 3-minute non-stop jog. If you find during the second 3 minutes that you just can't sustain it, that you do need to stop for a walk, either because you're just totally out of puff or your legs are really tired, and then don't feel that you need to keep going. You shouldn't feel that any of these sessions are testing you beyond what you can do. It's not boot camp, and you need to want to do this. So even if you can't manage it today, you've got another attempt at the end of the week on day 7. And even if you can't manage it all on day 7, then there's no reason why you have to go straight on to week 6. It's not illegal to repeat week 5. In fact, I would encourage you to repeat week 5 if you're in any doubt, because if you go on to week 6 and then you really start to struggle, and you're going to lose your incentive and lose hope and probably just give up. But hopefully by the time you get to the end of the week, 3-minute jogs will be absolutely fine. Once you've finished that, then it's the 5-minute cooldown walk. Just a very easy pace, 2 or 3 on the effort scale, and you'll remember that the intention there is to bring your heart rate back down and your breathing back down to normal levels. Then it's time for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Put your feet up and relax, knowing that you've achieved another good long 30-minute walk jog session. And it didn't kill you. Even better. Right, see you tomorrow.